Hi everyone. It is time to finally show you all of my Christmas trees. It took a long time for me to figure out how I wanted to glaze these. My table is a disaster. It always is. But I'm so excited with how these came out. We did have some problems, I won't lie. Mostly on a couple of the big ones. After I kind of worked out the kinks and figured out what I should have done and what I shouldn't have done. But yeah, let's just take a look at these. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to everybody who watched me make these trees. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the interest in wanting to see me glaze them. I didn't film any of the glazing of the trees, to be honest, because it took me a long time to figure out what to do with them. And I glazed all these trees over like 3 or 4 different fire rings. So I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. But yeah, let's get started. I think what I'm going to do is I may just kind of change the angle, and I'll bring you in a little bit closer so you guys can really see some of the details in some of these trees because they're really awesome. So let me do that and I will come and show you all of my trees. I'm going to do my best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of them, and then I'll post a picture of all 3 of the whole set together so you guys can kind of see them all together. But let's start with these ones. So I made these ones. I didn't make these ones on camera. I made these ones off camera, but they are with Plainsman 340S. And I just did plain ribbons basically, and then I just carved a whole bunch of strips, and I think these might be my favorite ones. They have so much texture and they just look really cute, and these are done with Spectrum's cactus, and I did 2 coats of cactus. So here's just the little one. The little one is so cute. So I did 2 coats of cactus, 2 pretty thick coats, and then I did it to my regular firing schedule, and then this is the larger one. I don't know if it'll focus. I don't know if it's, yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's super pretty. And again, I will post a picture of all of them together. And I love the texture. I carved it when it was still a little bit wet, so it kept some of like the pokey texture, because you know how spruce tree kind of has pokey texture. But yeah, this one turned out perfect. It turned out perfect because I did eventually learn that with hand building, especially this, they need to be a little bit more thick, a little bit thicker than what I was doing before. So those are the first 3. These were, I think these were the sets that I showed, pretty sure. So I did these ones in green tea. So this is the large one. I don't know if it'll. And at first I wasn't sold on the green tea. I thought, ooh, this is ugly, but it's kind of growing on me. The mat of the piece is kind of growing on me. So it's not too bad. This is the middle size, and it just has the carved texture in here. And then here's the little, and it just has and like the green tea went matte, but not super matte. So it still has a little bit of a shine to it. And I think it really works. I think it's cute. Now, there is a tiny little crack. I did get one tiny little crack in here. It won't affect this, like it won't affect it at all because it's just teeny tiny. But like I said, I did learn that especially the bottom pieces need to be a little bit thicker to handle all the weight from the top. So if you do make these, just keep that in mind, that make them a little bit, especially the bottom pieces, make them a little bit thicker than what you think they need, just a little bit thicker. The smaller pieces were fine. They didn't give me, oh, this one does have a little crack too, but not anything that, again, not anything that's going to affect it, but it does have a little crack. Let's do some of the carved ones now. Okay, so I did do some carved ones as well, so like luminaries. So I did ones like this. So what I did with these ones is I carved them out, and then I took my texture, or like my carving tool, and I carved kind of like a wood grain in here. And I think it just gives it a really nice texture. And I did these in nori green, pardon me. And I did 3 different sizes. So like a small, medium, and a large. And then this is just the small one. And I think these turned out really cute. And again, I'll post a picture of all 3 of them together so you can kind of see them all together. But I think they turned out really cute. Then I did some carved ones with just snow in Plainsman 340S. And with a light underneath these. Oh, my lights haven't come in yet. I did order them some lights to go with these, but they haven't come in yet. But how cute is that? I think these are super pretty. I think they're really pretty. Then I did a couple that were carved. So I did some different sizes of trees that were carved. So all I did was when I was trimming them, I just trimmed little sections thinner, and then I went back in with a little loop tool and just carved out each thing. And I don't know, like at first when I did these, I really wasn't thinking they were going to turn out great, but I'm so happy that I glazed them and that I kept them because they're really cute. And then I did a lot of Amico snow. I'll be honest. I did another carved one, and I did this one in green jasper. So it was the exact same as the first one. So when I was trimming it, I just carved different layers, and I did with green jasper, and the camera is not doing it any justice, but it is so pretty. The crystals in here break beautifully over all of the texture, and it just, yeah, it's a beautiful little Christmas tree. And I wish I could, yeah, it's a beautiful tree. I think, yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, super pretty. I did another one in green jasper, and then the rest are going to be Amico snow. So this one is just a Christmas tree. Oh, there we go. It's just a Christmas tree. It's just plain. It's got no texture other than the different ribs, I guess. I'm not sure what to call that, different layers. And I threw this one on the wheel, and then I trimmed it with the layers. And I just left it with no texture, and it is just as cute as the ones with texture. I kind of wish I would have made a few more without, but time just kind of got away from me, and yeah, I just wasn't able to, but super cute. And green jasper, if you haven't tried green jasper, it is such a beautiful glaze. It is so, so, so beautiful. So beautiful. Well, I mean, I guess if you like green and you like the textural looking glazes, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we will do these ones next. So these two, Amico Snow again. I just love, you will never convince me that there is a nicer white on a speckled clay. You won't. You never will. Maybe one day you will, but not now. So again, I hand built these as well. I did not show you how I hand built them, but basically all I did was I created a cone. So I created my base with just one piece of clay. Then I took little balls and I just smushed them. I just smushed them all over, and I covered them for quite a long time. And yeah, they turned out super cute, and they almost look like little Grinch trees. And I think these ones would have been, I'll see if this will focus. I think these ones, if I had time to make more, I think that putting green jasper on trees like these, it would be so beautiful. Yeah, it would be so beautiful. If you do, I mean, I guess I could. If you do want to see how I made these, drop it down in the comments. Because I am more than willing to make another Christmas tree video, because I think I may make another Christmas tree video, maybe showing how I do these, because they are super simple, but sometimes showing a process and how you do it is different from other people, and sometimes it helps. So if you are interested in seeing how I made the little smushy ball trees, that's what we'll call them now, smushy ball trees. If you're interested in seeing those trees, just let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely try to fit in a video for that. And then lastly, I know that I definitely made these on my tree video, and these were my all-time favorite out of all of the trees that I made, but they also had the biggest flaws. So let me show you. They are in Amico snow, of course. I think I even said this on the video when I made them that I was going to put them in snow. So this is the large one. Beautiful, right? Like, is that not, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful tree. But those cracks, and there are multiple, are not beautiful. Which, these ones are just for me. I was never planning on selling, especially this great big one. I was never planning on selling the big one. The small and the medium, they were going to come with me to the market, but the big one I was always going to keep for myself. So I guess in the long run, I'm not worried about the crack because it is just for me. But it is sad. But it is 100% because I did not leave my base piece thick enough. 100%. I should have made them thicker. So it's my own fault. I know exactly what I did wrong and I know exactly how to fix it. So just keep that in mind, especially when you're doing your base pieces. If you are making these trees, to keep your base pieces a little bit thicker than the rest of your pieces to give it that extra strength. And I think in my mind, I probably knew that, but I didn't do it. So now I got cracks. Anyway, this is the medium size. Oh, I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. And it's perfect. It's beautiful. It's perfect. And then we have the mini. And it's also perfect. So those are all my Christmas trees. I think that they turned out phenomenal. I'm so happy with these. I'm so happy that I was able to experiment and do different things. And I know that some of these aren't like revolutionary, that I didn't come up with them, like the luminary trees. They're everywhere. But I carved them, I made them, so they're mine. These ones anyway. I think that they're beautiful. I think these all turned out great. And I want to know, did you guys make any of these trees? Did you follow my video? Did you make these trees? Let me know. Let me know what you guys thought. Were they easy to make? Did you enjoy making them? What did you change if you made them? I'm always interested to know. And maybe if you made them and you changed something, people in the comments can be helped if they want to make them in the future. So definitely let me know if you changed something and you were able to make them better. Let me know because that could help somebody else. So yeah, otherwise, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I put in pictures of all of the pieces together in their little groups. And yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out. And again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel because it really helps me continue to make content for you guys. And make sure you hit the little notification button so that when I do post videos like this, you guys don't miss it and you can be the first ones to see what I put out. Anyway, I think these turned out great. I hope you all thought these turned out great. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.